Hello everyone and welcome to Middle East Film and ComicCon 2020. This is Ayman and
Suzette
from the MEFCC team. We're so glad to be back again for the 9th edition of Middle East Film and ComicCon. And to start off, we're going to show you a trailer of what happened in 2019. So we're 7 weeks to show, and to share with you the latest updates, which we're really excited about, by the way, we're going to start off with how to get into ComicCon. Suzette, why don't you tell us the latest updates about the tickets? What's going on with them right now?
Okay, so for those of you who don't already know, early bird tickets on sale. You can buy them on Virgin or Platinum list. They're 48% off. You have a week to go, so buy them now. Full ticket release is next week, so get your hands on them. You can also buy them at Virgin Megastore. It's AED 185 only. Ayman, why don't you take us through the floor plan?
Oh, there's the floor plan. So just let's take a step back. Last year, it took place in Zabiel Halls 4, 5 and 6 of the Dubai World Trade Center. We're actually shifting to Zabiel Halls 1, 2 and 3. So don't walk all the way outside the metro and go to the other side. It's closer than it ever was. So when you walk in, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of brands of entertainment, which are coming there to showcase their exclusive items, all the limited edition merchandise. And when you even go further, you're going to find an all-new gaming zone with international publishers coming in with unreleased demos, tournaments, and all sorts of gaming stuff. And when you continue, you're going to find the cornerstone of ComicCon, which is the Artist Alley and the International Artist Alley itself. So you're talking about people who've worked with worldwide publishers such as DC, Marvel, Valiant Comics, all these sort of artists coming in to showcase their work and to sign autographs in all different editions. And when you walk through, so we've actually moved a big feature into the halls this year, the workshops. Instead of it being outside the halls, we're actually taking place next to the theater, which is home to the exclusive screenings of different anime movies and Western movies as well. So make sure that you guys don't miss out on the workshops on the theaters. There's some really cool stuff coming over there. And last but not least, and the biggest one, is the Festival Arena. So the Festival Arena always used to be outside, right? This time we're bringing it into the show itself. And it's gonna have a lot of F&B outlets over there. So if you're tired, you wanna rest down, you wanna come grab a snack with all of us, just go to the F&B outlets themselves. And then the biggest thing is the main stage, so which is home to the cosplay competition. We've got live performances, we've got different sorts of music, we've got stand-up, all sorts of things on the main stage. And we've actually moved the celebrity panels to the main stage this year, so everyone will be able to come together and just watch and ask questions and interact with the celebrities while they're on stage. And that's pretty much it for the Festival Arena. So make sure that you stay tuned, because our next topic is going to be about the cosplay competition. So to start off, we're talking about the best anime or gaming character. We're going to have the best comic book or movie character and the best kids cosplay. For the anime gaming, comic book and movie characters, you have to be at least 13 years old to participate. And for the kids, you've got to be 12 and below. There's an 8,000 dirham cash pool prize that's scattered across these 3 different categories. But maybe that special one won't be so bad after all, because after popular demand, we're actually bringing back WCS, which is the World Cosplay Summit. For 2020, we're actually taking 2 winners, again, to Japan to participate in the World Cosplay Summit final. And to talk about World Cosplay Summit, I'm actually joined today by a very special guest who went to Japan with me in 2019 and had the time of his life. It was amazing. So allow me to introduce World Cosplay Summit alumni, Maru. What's up, dude? How's it going? You alright?
I'm great.
All good. That's amazing. So to start it off, let's recap a bit about WCS 2019. How was your experience there?
Honestly, it's really a one-in-a-lifetime experience. It's always been a dream of mine to cosplay abroad, let alone cosplay in Japan. And to get 10 days straight of just your cosplay is a dream come true, really.
Absolutely, and I can vouch for that. You're not talking about just 2 people going to Japan to represent the UAE. We're talking about 40 different countries from all over the world coming to show their passion, to cosplay their favorite characters, to like see them making their costumes from scratch. How do you prepare for something like this, Maru?
Well, you can break that down into two sort of preparations: preparing your costume and preparing your spirit. Preparing your costume is going to be mainly about you planning which costume you're going to make, what character you're willing to portray, the performance you're going to do on their live stage, which is huge and is going to be live broadcasted to millions of people. And spiritually can prepare yourself to go and meet other cosplayers that share the same passion, same sort of like hard-earned work and time that they pour into this kind of passion that they have, this hobby that they're trying to make something out of, trying to make their countries proud, trying to make their families and friends proud by showing up on that stage in Japan.
After that, okay, with all these preparations, there comes certain elements that to cosplay that you have to like work on. Perhaps what kind of elements can we talk about today? What is it there?
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about hair and makeup, or
how do I solve my problem? If I want to cosplay, man, you gotta help me a bit.
Well, hair and makeup is pretty important. For someone like him, you would kind of have to do a wig. And makeup is important just to give yourself that kind of like look that is needed to portray a certain character. As for preparing for your costume, you need to make sure that if you're joining the WCS competition, you're gonna have to be making your own costume from scratch, including your undergarments. Yes, they are that strict.
Wow.
And it has to be portrayed in Japanese media. So Japanese media made from scratch, and to prepare your own performance that is not less than 2 minutes, to show how dynamic your characters are, to show off like certain moves, like some martial arts action-packed performance, or just something comedic. And in general, you're just there to entertain the masses and to show off your amazing talents that you have.
Wow, that's impressive.
Absolutely. Just to elaborate on the Japanese media part, so we're talking about manga, anime, games, or tokusatsu. Tokusatsu being Japanese robots, so like Power Rangers, Super Sentai, Grandizer, Gundam, all these different sorts of like Japanese media. And right now, we're only 7 weeks to show. Is it possible for me to prepare something like this and to still join and make it?
Well, of course, if you're gonna work every single day, work hard onto what you want to build, it's pretty feasible to do anything in 7 weeks. 7 weeks is a plenty of time if you get your mind to it. So you start doing your own research, you make sure you have all the references you need, and just start building from the ground up, and hopefully by the time you have WCS coming around, or the MEFCC, you are ready as you can be to show off your skills and show off your costume.
I've recently been introduced to cosplay. How would I get my costume ready in time for ComicCon or to join the cosplay competition?
Well, it's not a bad thing to always ask for help from people that already do this regularly. So you have a lot of people that join the cosplay, part of the cosplay community, that are willing to help other people. So if you're new, you can just ask and we can help. One thing you can do is you can start by doing your own research, look at the character you like, and find ways to make that come true. Like, you can do it the way you want. You cosplay the way you want. There's no set way to cosplay. Cosplay is for everyone.
Is there a local community over here that people can join so that they can learn such skills or at least seek advice?
There is a massive community here, and everyone here is so passionate about cosplaying and are willing to help each other, which is amazing, especially for a community that young. So if you want, you can find the cosplay community on Facebook at UAE Cosplayers and join and just ask the questions you want to ask, and people are going to be willing to help. I, for one, am willing to help.
You can ask him questions, just follow him on his channel.
You can ask me any question you need, I'm more than happy to help.
And to top it off, so now we're talking about people that have been at the cosplay competition with you, but are completely from another planet, like their cosplays are to the core. How can someone take this as a full-time thing? How can they work so that they can become a professional cosplayer?
Well, first thing, you're gonna have to be able to pour time and resources into building yourself as a brand, so you can be hired by other companies such as Blizzard, Activision, EA to be their their highlight in an event, for example. That's one way. Another way is that some people turn their costumes into a certain business where they start exporting it out to the masses, to other people, making special crafts, making special materials that could help. There are multiple ways where you can go about this. If you want to become a cosplay model, a cosplayer that is also a model, and that's how you make your earning, it's the same way as entering a modeling scene. So there's multiple ways to go around this, and that's how you can do it, really.
Fantastic. So it was great talking to you about the entire WCS experience, and at the end of the day, I would like you to give some encouragement to the community to go on to this journey, because for us, bringing some opportunity like this where people can go around and meet different people,
It's phenomenal.
Like you need to sum it up.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I really highly encourage anyone that is a resident of the UAE and UAE locals to push through and go for the WCS competition, because we need to have more of these amazing, talented people, talented faces seen by other people across the world. We need you guys to go and show the world that the UAE community is not one to joke with. We are really good in cosplay, and we really need to show the people that we are here to stay as a community and as a country in the World Cosplay Summit. So join now. Hoping to see you guys there. I can't wait to see what you guys make.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for
It was
having
a pleasure to talk to you about cosplay in general, and we'll definitely see you at the show then.
All right,
as
I'll be seeing you
one
too.
of our cosplay judges at the cosplay competition.
I'll see you guys. As for me, I'm gonna be going back to work.
Absolutely. Yeah. And before we wrap up,
It's competition time. So we've got a pair of tickets up for grabs. It's the only one that you're going to get because it's a VIP ticket. They're not on sale yet, and you have a chance to get them. All you need to do is tag a friend that you would like to bring to MEFCC, and we're going to announce the winner next week in our video. We will tag them on our social media channels as well. So stay tuned. Definitely tag your friend, and we want to see who our VIP winner is. We have a lot going on at ComicCon this year.
so if you've got any questions or queries, make sure you mention them in the comment section below. And that was it from us for this week. Thank you all for joining us for the first episode of the MEFCC Weekly Catch Up. This was Ayman and
Suzette.
live long and
ComicCon!